Sacramento, what's happening? Sacktown Pete back at it again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We got some news and let's talk about it. Harrison Barnes and the Sacramento Kings have agreed to a 3-year extension that's worth $54 million. So Harrison Barnes will be getting $18 million over 3 years. And Wojnarowski dropped that Woj bomb the day before free agency started, which starts tomorrow. So with this move, the Sacramento Kings have solidified their wing position in Harrison Barnes. They believe in Harrison Barnes, and this is why they gave him a 3-year extension that's worth $54 million. I'm seeing a lot of hate, backlash from the Kings Twitter. A lot don't like this move, which I don't understand why y'all don't like this move. Harrison Barnes has been a big part and factor of this turnaround that the Sacramento Kings have done. And yeah, despite his playoff deficiencies and his playoff play in Game 6 and Game 7, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. But the Kings got there. A big part of why the Kings even got to the playoffs and were be a playoff caliber team this year was because of Harrison Barnes' overall play. This might sound disappointing because I know a lot of people wanted Kyle Kuzma, want to take a shot at Chris Middleton. The way I see it, I obviously would have liked to get those wings and get younger as well when it comes to Kyle Kuzma and potentially sign Kyle Kuzma. But at the same time, I didn't rule this out as not a possibility where Harrison Barnes will come back and be in a Kings uniform next season. So, am I shocked and surprised? Nah, I'm not shocked and surprised. But I do get where some of the frustration may be, considering the fact that the Kings traded away their 24th pick and some cap space on draft night to retain Harrison Barnes. And from what I'm hearing now, possibly Trey Lyles will be next in line to receive his new deal with the Kings. Both have the feeling is mutual between the Kings and Trey Lyles. And I think that there will be a deal done with Trey Lyles pretty soon, which I'm cool with. I love Trey. He had a good season with the Sacramento Kings, and there's no doubt in my mind that Trey Lyles and the Kings will be getting a deal done pretty soon. And I want to hear from you guys, though. Let me know your guys' thoughts about this Harrison Barnes move. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not like it? For people that are jumping to conclusion and saying that the Kings are dumb and stupid, I get it. That's your own opinion, and you're entitled to your own opinion. But at the same time, I wouldn't jump to conclusion because this is just free agency hasn't started, guys. The Kings can still get better and improve, knowing that Harrison Barnes is coming back on the 3-year deal. You can debate about $18 million is overpaid for him or not. That's his number he will be making over the next 3 years. Harrison is 31 years old, and I think this was his last go-get bag. And 4 years ago, Vlade Divac gave him a 4-year, $88 million deal. And now he's got 3 more years at $54 million to his name with the Sacramento Kings. So I love Harrison Barnes. His tenure, he's been nothing but a true class professional and a good veteran locker presence to have in the locker room with our squad, with our young squad. So what this means, moving forward, is that you got HB's deal out of the way. You still have some cap space and money to use. A part of that cap space is going to probably go to Trey Lyles, and we'll see what happens with Sasha Vezenkov. I still think the Kings will bring him over, and a possible negotiation for extension for Domantas Sabonis. We'll see where that goes as well. Pretty exciting stuff. You still have room to improve the roster with the cap space that you have left. I don't expect the Kings just to retain their players and they're only free agents and not do anything about it and run it back with the same squad. Yeah, it's good to run it back and have similar players, but at the same time, this is why you have free agency period where you can improve and build, your team and improve them. I still have a hard time believing that Monty McNair cleared cap space and gave a 24th pick just to retain as free agents. I still think that you have options in the free agent market where you can definitely add depth and improve your roster. So I'm staying optimistic. Listen, man, Monty McNair is our GM. He's coming off a GM of the year season. This guy has built this team. I don't think I've never once doubted Monty McNair. Knowing that you traded Halliburton for Sabonis back then, I still never doubted that trade, where a majority of people doubted that trade. This guy is a real GM. He knows what he's doing. He's built it. And just let him cook, because he's not done. He's just getting started. So, with that being said, it's good to have HB back. I want to hear from you guys. I want to know your guys' thoughts about this move. Free agency opens up officially tomorrow, 3 p.m. West Coast time, our time here in the West Coast. We'll see what the Kings do. I still think that there's players out there in the free agent market that can help the Sacramento Kings. And I am excited to see what Monty McNair does next. And it may be a new deal for Trey Lyles. That would be great, because Trey Lyles does deserve to come back. And we would love to have Trey Lyles back. But as far as all the Kings Twitter and the Twitter Warriors lining up the Kings and having the Kings Twitter be in shambles, I mean, y'all are tripping. This is nothing to worry, or this is nothing to be down about. Free agency is just about to begin, and the Kings still have work to do, and they will get things done. There's no doubt about that. I mean, you guys forget, a year ago, Monty McNair signed Malik Monk coming out of free agency, and he traded for Kevin Huerter. He got that done, and look at how those two played last season for the Sacramento Kings. Both of them were big time. And it should be no different. Trust him, and Monty we trust. Trust his plan, trust his vision, because I do believe that he's just getting started, and I think that there will be some trades. There will be some more free agent signings that will improve and build this roster. So that's where I stand with that. Let me know your guys' thoughts on Harrison Barnes coming back to Sacramento. That's going to do it for me for today's video. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. Have yourself a great rest of your evening. Stay blessed. Keep pushing forward. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.